Hello again. Do you want to know the best drill for balance and stability? It's an old one, but it's a great one. Back in a moment. Hello again. If you're having trouble keeping your balance and your stability during your golf swing, then what's the best drill for it? Strangely enough, one of the first drills I ever heard from my club professional was simply hitting golf balls with my feet together. Never really understood it, but I did find that if I practiced it on a regular basis, I did seem to be able to keep my balance and hit the ball better, even with my feet apart. So what's the reason for this and how do you practice it? Well, the first thing basically is to find yourself a bucket of balls, get yourself aligned as usual, and just put your feet as close together as you can. And then what you're looking for is a length of swing and a speed of swing where you don't fall over. Obviously, with your feet together, there is a great chance, at least intuitively, that you're going to lose your balance. Swinging your arms outside of your axis is going to be more difficult, and the forces that are working on you during the swing, you will actually have far more feeling for with the feet together. So you'll intuitively swing slower, and you'll also intuitively swing shorter. It's be strange though how well you can actually hit the golf ball despite swinging slower and swinging shorter. And also the impact position seems to improve as well. So this I find is a great exercise if you're having a bit of problems with balance and stability. But what's the reason for it? Well, I was talking to a tennis coach just a few days ago, and he was talking to me about the differences between some of the tennis players on the tour. Apparently, Nadal has got a kind of a swing that is a little bit like this, and Federer is more kind of like this. And the main difference is basically the relation between the swing of the arm and the body position. Some tennis players will tend to get more kind of face onto the target, and others will be more kind of ball on to the target, so the side of their body is more to the target. What you'll find, according to him, is that when they're moving their arms across the body, they're in balance. So if you've got your body more open to the target, they'll be actually moving their arm more in this direction, so they're not moving outside of basically the realms of balance. And in a golf swing, if you think about it, we're doing something pretty similar. So if you're not actually able to turn your body and you're swinging out here, then there's a good chance that you're going to lose your balance. And that will obviously happen in both directions. If I'm getting out here and this thing isn't turning, I'm getting out here and again, I'm not turning. On the other hand, if I can get my body rotating and get the movement of my arms kind of coming up and across my body, but staying within this kind of realm, then I'm probably going to be in better balance. And that will be exactly the same as I turn through the golf ball here, as I come up and around. So obviously, it is a mobility problem. The question is, should you be making such a swing if you don't have the mobility? And I found that by hitting balls with my feet together and getting my students to do that, that they actually intuitively shorten the golf swing, intuitively slow down the golf swing in order to stay in balance during the swing. And that, if you practice it enough, becomes inherent in your normal swing as well. So even if you're standing shoulder width and you've got more stability from the actual stance, you're still kind of staying in the realms of your own personal mobility. So it's a pretty simple trick. If you've got half an hour's time and you haven't got a chance to go on a golf course and you're really looking for something to practice which will help your stability and your balance, then I can heartily recommend this one. Feet together, simple, short swings, try and get a balance and a feel for the speed, and try and take that into your full swing. Despite you being shoulder width, you don't want to be doing a lot more work when you're hitting the golf ball. Hope you liked this one. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, don't. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, then please do so. I'll leave my philosophy up here for anybody who's interested in my thoughts on a golf swing. Thanks very much for being with me. I'll be back very shortly, and see you then. Bye-bye.